Hi everyone, am I live? I'm just checking it. I don't know. Hmm? Hmm. Hi everyone, I guess there's some camera issue, so stay with me. Just be here. I'm just putting it to test. Thank you so much everyone for your patience. everyone. Thank you so much for being so patient and being here. Uh, Thank you once again. And now, shall we start today's live? First of all, let's start by the basics. What is by, let me reiterate what is manifesting, what is conscious manifesting. So, just to put it, what conscious manifesting is when you are putting your attention consciously towards what you want to see in your life. So, as as a as we are right now, we already are manifesting one outcome or the other. But now, as we know about conscious manifestation, our aim is to consciously manifest what we like to experience in our life. That is the whole agenda about conscious manifestation. Now, once we know that this is what conscious manifestation is, it is just about selecting an experience that we want to now have and bring in our life and seeing that express in our life. That is what conscious manifestation is. Now, you can use any tools or techniques which can help you to experience that reality. Okay, so I have now explained to you what is conscious manifestation. I right now am not able to see any live chat, so that is one thing. So I don't know what other live questions that you guys are having, but let me just put it into things. Okay. But apart from it, I will answer all the questions which people have asked me, and I have those questions written down. So, okay, just 1 second. I'm just having to do it. This is my first time live, so this is what is expected to happen. But I'm really grateful for each one of you for being here. And mm, okay. Mm, mm. Okay, thank you so much. Now I can see all the questions. Now I can have everything. Thank you. So, okay. So here is for the first question is about how to from Miss Harsha Kumari. Hi Harsha, how are you doing? Thank you so much for your question. So now your question is about how about manifesting a celebrity. So see, first of all, uh, you need to know about manifesting a celebrity. Anything, manifesting anything is all same. So you need to now focus on experiencing how would it feel when you are manifesting a specific, so your celebrity is a specific person. First of all, write down the characteristics of how would it feel when I am with my specific person. Write down those characteristics. Now you have to indulge in for few moments. Experience that version, leave the physical reality behind, leave everything what you are experiencing right now behind, and in that split moment, start seeing how would it feel when I am with my specific person. How would it feel like when I am there with them? And start conjuring up the feeling. Now, your work is to focus on this new version of yourself the one who is experiencing being with that person. What you are doing in your imagination, you are going and you are becoming familiar with the version who is with that specific person. That is what you are doing. So work on that, work on being so clear. You are very clear with what you want. Now you want to be clear with the characteristics of the person who is with your specific person. So I hope I am clear with that. Thank you so much. Okay, ma'am, neither audible nor visible. Sandapan, thank you so much. Now I hope I am visible as well as audible to you. Commented on your video. Please come live with a proper audio. Okay. Okay, so now Mr. Yadu has asked a question about which book would you like to recommend. So you can, if you are new into manifestation, I would really recommend if Neville is somebody you like the source material from Neville, I would really recommend Reader's Digest by Neville. It has all the books of Neville, whichever you want to read. And the second book, which I would really recommend, is Psycho-Cybernetics by Mr. Maxwell Maltz. It's an amazing book about how do you see yourself, how can you see yourself as the new version of self, and how to build the self-image of a successful person, of somebody who is and there are step-by-step process about how to see how to build a new self-image of yourself, and that is what you need to work on. Thank you so much, Nidhi. Hi, Ananta. Hi, Sandapan. Yes, all great now. Great. Now, ma'am, kindly guide on exam profession like CA job. And okay, great question by Ananta. So now you are focusing on manifesting a clearance of exams or clearance of anything. See, now if you have cleared your exam, right now if you are trying to clear, that will be a different version of you. Every time, once you have studied, like I can say for CA exams particularly, CA is quite difficult, quite difficult. At least in my reality, it's a difficult exam to clear. Now, in your reality, it might be an easy one. I have not given CA myself, so just what I have heard about. So now you are trying to clear. Right now, you are in the version who is trying to clear an exam. Every night after you have done your studying, after you are clear about you have done your studying and stuff, every night become clear, go in your imagination, shut the door of your physical senses and go in your imagination and start feeling or start connecting with the version of of self who has cleared the exam, the one who has just passed everything, who is now a CA. That will be a different version of self. You will have, I am a CA. Right now, I'm feeling that I am a CA now. I have cleared my exam. All my marks have been passed. I have done my internship. I have done my articleship. And I can really write down. I have started whatever. If you want to start a firm of self, of yourself, start seeing yourself, start becoming aware of the version of self who has cleared the exam. And how will you do it? Every night when you are going in your imagination, experience that version of self. Right now, experience how would you feel when you are have cleared that CA exam. I hope I am clear in that one. Now, Yadu, so when it comes to feeling, sometimes it is a bit harder to bring emotions. So do you feel the trick? Uh, okay, Yadu, thank you for the question again. See, you don't have to trick yourself into feeling anything. Feeling will always come secondary once you start imagining what you want to experience. Shut your senses, that is what I will always say. Shut your senses, go into silence and start imagining what would it be like when I am there, when I am experiencing whatever it is. If I am having $10,000 or If I am having $10,000 every single, if I'm the one who's earning $10,000 every single month, how would it feel like? There will be a particular feeling. You will know where you would put it in investment. You will know how would you give it to your friends or family. Start becoming aware. What you are doing, you are becoming aware of that new version of self. You are bringing that version of self here and now, and you are experiencing life from their lenses. Right now, you are experiencing life from this current version of self. But as you become aware of the new version of self, you'll start experiencing life from their new version. So as you start imagining new things again and again, start imagining what you would like to experience again and again, emotions will come secondary. You will start feeling more happy, relaxed, and you will have that ease in your life. You'll be like, yeah, that is something which is possible for me. 88G, okay. Thank you so much, 88G. Okay, so right now, uh, if you are into this manifesting thing, and if you are learning more about manifestation, science and logic all have few things. You do not have to limit yourself with whatever science is saying. See, there are so many things. Science is always talking about a few data. They are not talking about 100%. It is always 80, 90% data what they are talking about. That is what I'm saying maximum. It is not even minimum. It's like maximum they'll be taking a data for 80 to 90% of people. So now you say that what do you want to experience? You want to experience change in the height. Correct. But you need to also understand this that whatever you want to experience, that is a reality, and you need to become aware of that experience in your imagination. You are not forcing anything, you are not changing anything in the physical reality. The change in the physical reality is a byproduct of you experiencing what you want to experience again and again in your imagination. So be clear that you are not changing anything in the physical reality. Keep your hands off from the physical reality as much as you can. Because when you are trying to force, when you are rejecting the physical reality, it is what it is. It is of the accumulation of what you have been thinking all along for maybe whatever amount of years you have been you have been aware of. You have been aware of being short for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever amount of years. But now you are now experiencing or viewing the world with a new lens of somebody who has who is taller, somebody who is taller. Now you want to experience that version of self. Hear somebody tell you that you look so tall. Start imagining how would you feel, how would you be, how would you react when somebody would say, you look so tall. You are somebody who looks so nice and tall and handsome. Start hearing those voices and start imagining them, start becoming aware of that experience again and again. Always, once again, I will say, remember that you're not rejecting something in the physical reality. Physical reality is there, what it is, it is. You are not rejecting it or pushing it away. You do not have to even try to do it, because if you'll try to do it, you'll make yourself more anxious. So do not try to do anything in the physical reality. Go back in your imagination, silence yourself if you can, and then start imagining what you want to experience in the experience, have the experience, and then go by your day. Do it like again and again, as many times as you can for right now, for 5 times, 10 times, if you can do it, and conjure up the feeling. As you will do it again and again, soon you will have a natural feeling towards it. You will see that yes, you are seeing the world in the same light that you want to see. And that is when you will be very natural about it, and you will experience the desire in the physical reality as well. Ma'am, I want to manifest moving to a different country with family. As of now, we don't have any resources, go with money and convince my parents how to do it. Okay. So, Ansi, thank you so much for your question. Yes, it is possible for you to move to a different country, but as per now, I cannot tell you if it can happen in 1 month or not. It can definitely happen. I can assure you it can definitely happen in 1 month also if you can just allow yourself. Do not reject anything. Do not put any conditions over anything. Start by telling yourself every single day while you're going to sleep, I am in the new country. Experience being in that country with your loved ones, going to a grocery shop. How would a grocery shop over there look like? You are buying your local ingredients, which if you are Indian, you can buy all those uh, 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 kitchen equipments and see yourself and your family buying all those kitchen equipments for yourself and seeing yourself settled in that country. Imagine how would it be like you are in the new country in that new light. How would you see the world in that new light? How would you see things differently in that new world? See it in your imagination. Start experiencing the world from that light. And as you're experiencing it from that light, you will soon, as you're doing it again and again, as I'm saying, I am repeating the same information that it will soon be reflected in the physical reality. Whatever is coming in your physical reality, you do not have to push it away. You deal it as you feel suitable. You do not have to pretend anything in the physical reality. Physical reality is the world of shadows. It is a world which is always secondary. Your imagination is first. So you need to become aware of internally, you need to become aware of how would it feel when I am in this new country. And for that, I can tell you a beautiful technique by Neville Goddard is uh, I remember when. So right now, if something is unfavorable, if you are living in this country where you are not very happy, you can say, "Oh, okay, I remember when I was living in XYZ country, and now I have shifted to the country of my dreams, and I'm so happy." And see, you are taking you are bringing the future into this present moment, and you are bringing that future into the present moment and you are experiencing that future right now. You're conjuring up the scene right now. You're seeing something which is unwanted, but now you are conjuring up how would it feel like when I am in this new version, when I am experiencing life in a new light. Um, Okay, so 8G, you do not have to be scared of anything. You see increasing height at any time is always possible. You need to tell yourself when you are manifesting it, you don't have, if there are scary thoughts, you have to deal with it. You have to start becoming, see them as it is. Okay, fine. You can say it to them. Yeah, fine. It might not be possible for somebody else, but I can see it as possible for me. Or you can say that, let me try it out. If it is not possible, there's no harm in trying it out. You don't have to be so scared of your negative thoughts. Okay, fine. These are just here. I can see them being there, but I'm now imagining or I am now focusing on this new version of self who is already so tall. I can remember, you can also use this technique of I remember when I was short and now I'm taller. You can use this technique as well. Okay, Gautam, your question is negative thoughts while manifesting. I want to imagine good things. Okay, so first of all, you do not have to run away from your negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are just thoughts. You do not have to give them any more power than they should have. What happens is while we are manifesting, when we start knowing about manifestation, we start knowing that you should always think good thoughts only, positive thoughts only, and all those things. But then we all have negative thoughts. We all, in some shape or form, we have negative thoughts. And what happens is when we learn about manifestation, we try to push those negative thoughts away. We try that we should not have negative thoughts are bad, and we have that all those judgments over our negative thoughts. So when you are thinking something negative, you just have to tell yourself, okay, that is how I'm thinking right now, but I choose to think in a different light, but I'm choosing a different outcome. So I'm not pushing that negative thought away. And one practice which I really preach everyone, if you have seen my videos or to my clients as well, it is about writing things down. If you are having few negative thoughts, see those negative thoughts and write them down. Tell yourself, this is what I was thinking, but okay. Once you become aware of those negative thoughts, I feel that they just go away because they want your attention. Once they get your attention, then they just pass down. Because what happens is we don't want to acknowledge only negative thoughts. When we start manifesting, we don't want to acknowledge negative thoughts. They just want to be acknowledged, and once they are acknowledged, they can pass. So that is what I would like to ask. Yeah, yeah, though, are you from Missouri? I'm real short. Stop affirming and start saying, I am real short, I'm this short. Okay, fine. You can give all those reasons to yourself. And if you're giving all those reasons to yourself, then how will you manifest what you want to manifest? You are right. Okay, I am real short. I am real short. You don't have to affirm it, everything. I am short. Okay, fine. I accept it right now. I'm short, but I am focusing on experiencing something new. Start telling yourself this. How long should we continue the manifestation process? Yadu, thank you once again for the question. See, it is up to you for how long you want to continue the manifestation process. The thing is, you need to, for the manifestation process, which I follow, is you need to first focus on what you want, be very clear on what you want to have. And for that, I also use becoming aware of the characteristics of somebody who has the desire. I will write it down, and once I become aware of the characteristics of somebody who has the desire, now it is for me, it is time to focus. Now I focus on experiencing me being that way, me being somebody who has the desire. Now, for example, if I am manifesting $10,000, um, I will focus on being somebody who has $10,000, who's earning $10,000, who has $10,000 in her bank account. And once I start imagining it, uh, after few times, when you do it, after few times, it might be more for you, it might be less for you, but it is for you to see how you feel. You need to, once you become, start imagining it again and again, you will become aware of the feeling. How is it making you feel? Do you want to continue doing it? That is the answer you can only answer for yourself. How is it making me feel? Is it making me feel good? Is it making me feel not so good? You need to answer that question. If it is making me feel good, I will start imagining it more and start experiencing it more and start seeing how does it feel. And it is like, as Neville Goddard has said, it like as you will suffice your hunger, you will not be hungry anymore once you have eaten enough. So, once you have given your imagination enough, you will not be hungry for that experience. And whenever you'll feel hungry for that experience, you can have it once again. So, it is once again to, I hope I have answered your question. It is for you to see how it really feels within your body, how it really feels when you are experiencing it. Of manifestation. Okay. Uh, okay. C88 triple 48G. One success story is in front of you, and she has manifested height. So you know that it is possible after COVID. She said that I did it after COVID without even doing any exercise. So it is definitely possible to manifest height, but you need to stop saying, you need to stop affirming what you are currently seeing, what you are currently experiencing. The experience is just here to tell you what you don't want. If you are short, you need to tell, this is what I'm experiencing, because this experience is here for me to tell me, teach me that this is what I don't want and what do I want. I want to be tall. It take always whatever you are experiencing as a tool to help you what you want, to get clarity on what you want to experience. Now, that being said, Ananda has asked me, ma'am, explain more general topic. Now, to explain more general topic, I would really tell you one framework which will help you to manifest all your desires. See, the framework which I use is always rest. Everything, this is what I believe, everything in this world has cycle. Everything has a pattern to it. So the pattern, if you can apply the framework to it, you can rest, no, rest, rest, clarity, focus, create. Rest, clarity, focus, create. So what is rest? Rest in the knowing that I am that I am. I am the source. Start becoming aware of that version of self. Start becoming aware that I am that God, I am the source. And as you become aware that I am that source every single day, you will see that you are having that presence. When you are observing something, become aware as the observer in your reality. That is the rest phase. And as you connect with that I am, the power within you, it will be easier for you to then direct it to what you want to experience. Okay, so I am the source, and you need to focus on that silence uh, part of you which is within you, that real self, which is the creator. Once you become aware of that part, now the second part is you need to now focus on what do you want to create, clarity on what you want to experience. Be very clear on what you want to experience. Every right for this, take some time out and really become clear on what do I want to experience. I want to experience more money. I want to have more a nice job. Write it down. I want to experience this. I want to experience health change. I want to experience this. And once you become very clear on, okay, fine, this is the thing which I want, and why do I want it? Because this will really bring happiness to me. I can be free. I can have more experiences. It will really make me more alive. Whatever your reason is, become aware of that reason. Now it's time for you, the third step, which is focusing. Focusing on experiencing it right now. Remember, you're not changing anything on the outside, you're experiencing just how would it feel when you have it. Seeing the world from the lens of having your desire. And once you start experiencing again and again, how would it feel when you are experiencing it? How would it feel when I am healthy? I can go on hikes, experience yourself hiking or whatever it is. See, and then third is as you focus on experience, when you are focusing, okay, yeah, when you are focusing on experiencing it again and again, you will become aware of the limiting beliefs. Whatever beliefs will come up which are not in synchronicity of your desire. And once you become aware of the limiting beliefs which are not in alignment of what you want, from this position, you can start affirming or assuming those. Start getting rid of the old beliefs and becoming aware of the new beliefs that, okay, I am healthy, I am experiencing this, and changing your limiting beliefs again and is a part of the process. And then once you become, you have fully immersed yourself in this new version of self, fully immersed yourself in focusing, then eventually you will have that experience of letting go. You will have that experience of letting go of the desire or detaching yourself, or you can say that you will be so used to experiencing it that it will be very normal for you to say that, yeah, that is something which I can have. Yeah, that is something which is a normal part of my life. So this four steps, first becoming self-aware, or you can say becoming, being resting as your I am. Then why do I want a desire? Third, what do focusing on experiencing it every single day in your imagination. And lastly, just as you have experienced it, you will be more relaxed, and then you will have, you letting go is always a byproduct of you. You have surprised yourself with focusing on it enough. Letting go will be a byproduct. You do not have to jump on letting go directly. Okay, me and my SP is in girly. Me and my SP is no contact, please. How? Actually, he said, I'll message you once. I came back, and a few minutes later, he blocked me in WhatsApp. I have the source to can't connect with him. Hi, girly. Thank you for joining. Okay, girly is I guess 40 days. Uh, so I'm really sorry, girly. I'm not able to read all your questions. I'm just what I am getting is all about you are not with your specific person. You are not with your specific person, and you want to manifest your specific person. I guess that is the question. Okay. So the question is, you want to manifest your specific person, and now you have given all the reasons of you not being in contact with him and all those stuff. Okay, now as I'm saying, first of all, you are sure that yes, you want to be with your specific person. That is an experience that you are choosing to have. First of all, always tell yourself that this is the experience that I am choosing for myself to have. You're not forced. You as a conscious creator, you are choosing a new experience that you want to have. Okay. Now, second, start whatever technique that you want to have use. Start by first meditating and calming yourself, and then start focusing on what would it feel like when I am with my specific person. How would I feel when he is contacting me, or I am the version of self when I am in relationship with him? How would I feel that I am with my specific person and he really loves me? Start imagining that. And if you are feeling scary when you are imagining that, if you are feeling that no, this is not true, okay, then start telling yourself, for you need to now write down that this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling scared even in my imagination. Why am I feeling scared in my imagination? Is it You need to start talking to yourself like that. Why is it that I can't even imagine a scenario of being with my specific person? In my mind, my specific person is not in my mind, he's not there. I can at least start imagining. This is one of the top question which I get is, if when I start imagining, I feel scared. You need to tell yourself if you are feeling scared in your even in your imagination, you are the one who's doing it. Nobody else is there in your imagination. It is just you. So start. So once you become aware of that scenario, now once you clear yourself that there's nobody in my imagination and I can imagine whatever I want, whatever the scenario I want, I can imagine. And from this learning, now you start imagining being with your specific person. how would it feel when I am with my specific person? He's blowing my phone off. He's always texting me. He's always there for me. How would I feel like being in that scenario? Start imagining yourself in that scenario. And as you're imagining and as you're seeing their messages being with you every single day or whatever your situation is, start experiencing life from that version in your imagination at least first. And as you progress in your manifestation journey, you will see that you'll start having those experiences in your physical reality. Don't be scared of imagining what you want to imagine. Don't be scared of experiencing what you want in your imagination. And as you start experiencing it every single day in your imagination, physical reality is a byproduct of it. You are experiencing what it feels like. You are experiencing how it makes you feel being with your specific person. And that needs to be reflected in the physical reality. Physical reality do not have any life on its own. Your I amness, your awareness is giving life to it. I hope I have made it clear. You know, Great, Yadu. Yeah, that is what it happens. Is even failures are never failures. That is what we have given tag to them. They are failures. They are not full stop. They are just commas, semicolons. After using self-love, self-concept, living in suddenly I felt detachment from the clingy position, and now I feel I am the prize as he said he is dying. Great. Okay. Okay. you so whatever self concept affirmations or relationship affirmations you're using, you need to become aware of that version, or you need to be so aware of the state. How would it feel when I am in that beautiful relationship with my specific person? How would it feel me when I am so like with that so in love with that specific person? He is in love with me. You need to become aware of that version of self. And as every day as you become aware of that version of self, you will see that a naturalness towards that state. You will feel that, yeah, that is what who I am. You will stop relating with the current version of self, someone who is longing for the specific person, someone who is trying to manifest. No, you're not trying to manifest anything. You are with them. You need to understand the mild difference between trying to manifest and being that person. You are not trying to manifest anything. You are that person right now. You are that version of self who is experiencing the life that you want to have. And you every day as you are experiencing it day by day in your imagination, you are solidifying that state in your mind. You are solidifying that state in your consciousness. And as you're solidifying that new state of experience, somebody who's great in relationship, somebody who's great with money, somebody who's having amazing experiences with job, you're solidifying that new state in in your consciousness. That is what would be expressed in your life as well, because we are always expressing state. We are always in a state. I'm in a state right now of as a YouTuber, and you are in a state of somebody who is manifesting. So start acknowledging that you are always in a state, and now you want to acquire or have become come to a state where you are experiencing your desires. Just a second. I'm just not able to convince myself the fact moving is this. See, see, you do not have to convince your logical mind. Your logical mind will always give you reasons for this might happen, this might not happen. These are the conditions which needs to be met. Your work is not to convince your logical mind. even after it will happen, your logical mind will say, I told you it is going to happen this way, that way, this way. You don't have to logically convince yourself anything. If you can just see the fragility of your like this conscious mind, or you can say egoic mind, you'll see how fragile it is. I'll tell you a very like you can experiment it yourself in your mind. You see how would it feel your mind would have when you are going out. Sometimes your mind would say it is not safe to go, and this and that and all those scenarios. But after a while, when you have reached successfully, safely to your home back, your mind would say, I told you it was safe to go, I can go out again. You see, your mind is always adapting and telling you new things every single second. If you can just become aware of that, your mind is there giving you new scenarios every single minute, you will see that you do not have to take your uh, egoic mind very seriously. Okay, it is just telling me I cannot experience, it is not convinced that I can experience it. Okay, fine. It is its choice. I am not, I am, my work is not to convince my or fight with my conscious mind. I want to experience it. I will give it to myself in my imagination. I'm experiencing it in my imagination. And that's it. That's my job as a conscious manifester. You don't, as you see this, you will fight less and less with your conscious mind. You will fight less. It will soon you will see that it will die its own death, like it will not bother you much. So your work as a conscious manifester is not to convince your conscious mind. It will be convinced eventually. It is the last first one to be convinced. Okay, so now so you don't have to convince yourself. Now, what are the other topics which I got from people I really want to answer? Just a second, I have written them down. Uh, so, Nayesha asked me about positive mindset. Pos so it what is you need to first tell yourself you do not have to run away from your negative thoughts. What happen is we try to run or try to just force our negative thoughts away. That is why we feel that we need to be positive all the time. You do not have to be positive all the times. It's good to be positive all the times. Definitely, it really helps to be positive all the times. But then pushing your negative thoughts away, pushing everything away will not help. Whatever your thoughts are coming, just see them as thoughts. Become aware of them, write them down if you can, and then let them go. Let them just pass down and see that they are nothing more than negative thoughts. And once you become aware of not fighting with your negative thoughts, you will see that more positive thoughts are coming in your consciousness, because your energy is not going on pushing anything away. Your energy is not making that equilibrium of I need to put my negative thoughts at bay. No, you do not have to put your negative thoughts at bay. They are coming in your consciousness. Become aware of them. Do not give them power by trying to push them away, and soon you will see that they will shade themselves off on their own. Now, Samir, hi, I want to achieve financial abundance. Any suggestion? Definitely. Thank you, Samir, for joining the live. Now, you need to right now you need to now focus on becoming. See, I can tell you every single day that you need to become aware on the version of self who is financially abundant. How would it feel like for you when you are financially abundant? Now, for me, it will be different. For you, it will be different. Once you become aware of that version of self who is financially abundant, who is not worried about money, you can spend as much as you want. You can invest as much as you want. You're not worried when you are going to grocery shop. You're not having that feeling, oh, this is the amount I have paid. I have to now earn more and this. You know, start becoming aware of that version in your mind. How would you relate to things in your daily life? you will see that there's a difference in that feeling. When even if you are going to a grocery shop for taking very few stuff, there will be a different feeling. Start becoming aware of that feeling. Start getting become friends, I would say, or become in alliance with the version of self who is financially independent. Just play with this information. Just play, how would I feel when I'm so financially independent? I can just take everything. You don't have to do anything in the physical reality. You don't have to push your limits. Just become aware. How would I feel? I can just, we always conjure up scenarios. Now, conjure up scenarios that will help you to become one with your desire. Ma'am, discuss about. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm out of city traveling. Okay. Now, okay, Harsha. Once again, I have talked about, I have told about manifesting your celebrity, celeb manifesting. Okay, I have commented on your video about manifesting celeb. Please discuss. I'm traveling. Please pick my question. Thank you. Definitely. Thank you so much, Harsha. Once again, although I have already told about manifesting a celebrity, once again, I'm telling you, how can you manifest your celebrity? Celebrity is a specific person. Now, see them as a specific person. Don't have to see them as somebody who's so famous. How would now conjure up a scene or tell yourself, how would I feel when I am with that specific person? And a technique which I have told in this live, which it is, I remember when. I remember when I was single, but right now I am with my specific person. I am with that celebrity that I really wanted. And this is such an amazing experience to have. I am so happy in relationship. Start telling yourself this story. Start becoming aware of that version of how would I experience life from this reality, from this new version of self who is experiencing life so nicely, who's experiencing being with a celebrity that I really wanted. How would you feel different in your day-to-day life? How would you feel when you are with your celebrity crush? Become aware of that version. Okay, so you need to make then now. It is always you need to make then here now then now. You don't have to think in terms of future. Something is ahead of time. You are experiencing life right now in that version of self. How would it feel when you're experiencing life in that version who is with that celebrity? It will be an experience for you to conjure up the scene and have it in your mind. Okay, quantum jumping. See, anything, although I can tell you quantum jumping is just jumping or becoming aware of the version of self who is experiencing the desire. That is what quantum, at least in my reality, at least what I know about quantum jumping is you are jumping reality. You are jumping from this reality who this Samir who is not so much who is currently manifesting or trying to manifest money, you are quantum jumping to the version of self who is rich, who is experiencing life being rich, who do not have to work because of money, who is working because they want to work. So anything, so these are just few terms which you can use. At least this is what I can tell you. These new quantum jumping or quantum field, or you need to jump realities, shift realities. You can use all these words, but you need to now become aware of the version of self who's experiencing life. When I am saying you become aware of the self who's experiencing life being rich, how would you feel? You don't have to try anything in the physical reality. You don't have to see anything changes in your even in the feeling state. But as you experience every single day, as from the you start seeing life from the lens of somebody who's rich, you will see the difference. You'll see the difference how you will relate with money. And that is an experience that you need to have when you start imagining what you want to imagine, start experiencing what you want to experience in your imagination. And and this is what manifestation is all about. I'm using robotic affirmation by manifesting my specific person. Uh, Congratulations, Harsha, for using that robotic affirmations. You can definitely use any technique that you wish to use, and it really helps. It really helps for having all those using all those techniques, but always see how you're feeling within yourself. What I would suggest is whenever you are using a technique, use it for 20 days, 21 days, and start seeing how are you feeling? How is it making you feel? Is it making you feel somebody who is like loving being in a relationship happily with the celebrity, or is it making you anxious about the results, or is it making you anxious about not being in relationship? Start seeing the feelings that you are having when you are affirming. Is it making you feel good, or is it making you feel, or is it not here? I have to do it, making you feel stressful. So go ahead and use these robotic affirmations for a while and start asking yourself, is it making me feel happy? Is it making me feel that yes, I have my desires and I can have my desires? It is a possibility that I can have them. Or is it making me feel like, where is it? I'm doing so much, I'm not getting it, all those things. And you have to answer those questions for yourself. Feeling desire and imagination is enough to experience desires in real. Yes, Gautam, thank you for that question. Yes, definitely. Feeling desires in imagination is enough, and feeling desires in imagination is the uh, root cause of feeling them in the physical reality or experiencing them in the physical reality. What happens is we try to mimic what we are feeling in our imagination in the physical reality, but you don't have to do it. You don't have to mimic anything. You just have to experience what you want to experience in your imagination. Feel the happiness, feel the relaxation, feel the ease of having it in your imagination. And as you start feeling it natural, as you start feeling it like, yes, you have experienced it, start accepting it in your imagination day by day or hour by hour, whatever, whenever you are imagining. The byproduct is you will experience it in your physical reality as well. Ah, I hope I have made your question, like I have answered your question. Thank you so much. This is now time for winding up. I am so thankful for each and every one of you for joining this live and for being there for all the goof up which happened in the starting, then also being there and staying up with me. Thank you so much once again, and thank you for your lovely questions. I hope I was able to help you. One last question, Harsha. It gives me a feeling of excitement after suddenly negative thoughts came up, started off. Sometimes it gives me headaches. So, so okay, fine. As you're feeling your desires, you're feeling happy, so you're feeling happy, and now negative thought came. You have to now you have to now tell yourself that you don't have to indulge with a negative thought. You don't have to fight it off, but see that you are having a negative thought. For me, I write it down. I tell myself this is the negative thought which I am experiencing, and I just soon after that negative thoughts really fades away. So you need to ask yourself, okay, fine, I'm experiencing my desire. Why am I having negative thought? And you write them down. And as you start writing those negative things down, as you start writing those down, you will see you will have less and less negative thoughts. Those negative thoughts are coming just to put your attention towards them. Once you put your attention towards them, they will fade away. You have to talk to them that I know you are there, but let me just choose the or experience what I want to experience right now. And I so start talking to your negative thoughts, start asking them to leave for now, and whatever is suitable at that moment for you. You don't have to get into headache and all those situation, I would say. Just experience go in your imagination, start asking how, and if your negative thought is persistent, tell those negative thought that please go away for now. Yes, uh, I hope I was clear enough in this video. If not, you can ask the questions. I would love to answer them all once again and again and more for every one of you. Thank you so much once again for joining, and it's time to leave. Bye bye.